Hello, it's time for High Five Live. Tonight is at 5 o'clock. Just give me a moment and I'll make sure that this is ready to go. And get some viewers here. Let's see. Right. So tonight we are, first of all, I have trimmed my nose hairs and brushed my teeth. So are we ready? All right, thanks for watching. Tonight, I want to say something about High Five Live. I receive a lot of nourishment here at the High Five Live, and in our lives, we're human. We need nourishment every day. We need food and water and shelter. And we cannot sustain our lives without that nourishment. The same is with our spiritual and mental bodies, our spiritual and mental selves. We need nourishment. And I invite you to continue to nourish yourself with High Five Live and whatever else that you've got in your life that nourishes you. Go out and find that and partake of that daily. We all need that daily. I am going to share with you two stories. First story happened about 20 years ago, and I was in the back of a vehicle. It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. We were traveling from Oregon back to Utah. There were two adults in the front seat, two two-year-olds in the middle seat, and a 4-year-old. And then I was in the very back with all of the luggage. You can picture this. I was sound asleep, dreaming of my mansions above, when I heard the front passenger scream the driver's name. I sat up and looked around and what's going on. And the driver had started to veer off the road. He was dreaming of his mansions above too. We were all asleep. It was the sound of the cement, the freeway, the gentle hum, and the repeated sounds of the seams in the road. It had put us all asleep, including the driver. And the passenger had screamed the driver's name, and he jerked the wheel. He jerked the wheel, and we did this back and forth on the freeway, I think 3 times. And as we were turning back to the back to the left, the back rear tire popped. I remember it. It popped, and we started to roll. It felt like we rolled 10 times. I believe the witness said it was in 3 times. I remember the rolling very vividly. I was in the car, rolling around. Since I was in the back, I didn't have a seatbelt on. It felt like I was in a dryer, rolling and rolling with all of this luggage, getting hit with the luggage. And in the dryer, while I was in the dryer, somebody was outside of the dryer hitting it with a sledgehammer over and over and over again. And then they opened the door and put glass in there. So glass was hit me in the face and cutting my legs. And this light, somebody threw a flashlight in there too, because lights kept flashing past as I was rolling in this vehicle. There was something that came to my mind as I was rolling. The only thing that I thought of was, oh great, how are we going to get home now? In that chaos, in the tumult, in the middle of all of this stuff going on, that was what my thought was. How are we going to get home now? Now, obviously, I made it out. Everybody else made it out. But I want to talk about the second part of this. I was awoken from a slumber in my bedroom by a scent, a smell. It startled me awake. I was immediately awake. Like, what is going on? There's a smell. Is that a fire? Did somebody leave the oven on? What's that? What is going on? And I smelled around. Couldn't smell anything. What is this? And I thought, well, maybe there's some smoke just came in from underneath my bedroom door, and it's just leaking into my room. So I've got to go check out in the living room. Opened up my bedroom door, half expecting to see an orange glow, and the hallway filled with smoke. Something had woken me up. I was in such a panic. My heart was beating so fast that my bed was shaking. There was legitimate fear going on here. I opened up the bedroom door, and there was nothing there. No smoke, no orange glow, and not even a scent, no smell. I walked out into the hallway, nothing. I went to the bathroom and smelled around, nothing. I went into the kitchen, nothing. In the living room, nothing. I believe I even opened up the front door to look outside, smell outside to see if the smell had come in from outside. And maybe there was a tree on fire outside for all I knew. I don't know what was going on. But there was a smell. What woke me up? I pondered, and as I walked back to my bedroom, I thought about where I was on my bed, what I was doing, and I tried to recreate exactly the scenario, the situation I was in. And I laid back down. It took me a few seconds, but I realized something. My pillow was right here, right in front of my face. And I went, oh. And I discovered what it was. It was my own breath that woke me up. Now, I had brushed my teeth before I went to bed, so it wasn't stinky breath. It was just breath. It was some kind of scent in the room, and I was so sensitive to whatever was going on that I smelled my own breath, and it woke me up. And because there was a scent, I thought it was a fire. I thought it was something that I should be concerned about. It was not something I should be concerned about. It was just my breath. Now, if we look at these two stories, the first one, the car accident, rolling it. Oh, by the way, it was 80 miles an hour that the cruise control was set at when we started rolling. And I forgot to show you this. Here is the picture. This is what we went through. That was 20 years ago. So, in a legitimate emergency, in a situation where I should have felt fear, there was danger to our lives, danger to the people that I cared about the most in this world, I felt peace. The only thing that went through my mind in that moment was, how are we going to get home now? That was it. And in the moment where there was no danger, no reason to be scared, I felt an abundance of fear. Heart was pounding. Bed was shaking. I may have been shaking like this too, but there was legitimate fear there. Now, why is that? We can create fear and we can create peace. All of you are going through something. Maybe a divorce, maybe the death of a loved one, or the sickness of a loved one yourself. Maybe infertility, infidelity, maybe addiction, for you or a loved one. All of us are going through something. And I'm here to say that we can have peace in those situations. Legitimate peace. There is peace in love. There's peace in service. There's peace in forgiveness. Where and how have you felt peace? Have you sought that peace in your trial? It is possible to have it. And I've learned that from experience. I've learned that we can create the chaos or we can create the peace. It is possible both ways. Now, I want to share something about who we are. In the scriptures it says, "And God said, let there be light, and there was light." He did that with the power of his words. There is power in our words because there is power in us. We are children, sons and daughters of God. We have power, and we have power in our words. So, God said unto Moses, "I am that I am." That was what he called himself, his name. What does that mean when we say, "I am fat, I am ugly, I am unforgiven, I am forever lost, I am never to be loved, I am dumb, I'm an addict even"? What is it you are saying about to or about yourself? We've all said those types of phrases, haven't we? Declarations. From now on, it has been suggested that when we use those "I am" statements, that is a way that we are taking the Lord's name in vain. Think about that. If he is the power and the creator, the one who we're to be like, and we're using his name to put ourselves down. And our words have power because we are sons and daughters of deity. From now on, you will notice yourself catch the words that you use. When I make statements that contradict who I am, like "I am fat, I am ugly, I am lost, I am an addict," those things, when I use those types of words, I catch myself now. I can feel the pause and invitation to change my words. And I have felt peace as I have changed them. It is in a very real way, declaring and echoing the Savior's words, "Let there be light." And as I have done so, there was light and peace. Declare the truth of who you really are and what you wish to be, and it will be so. I am forgiven. I am a light. I am a peacemaker. I am kind. I am loving. I am a healer. I am joy. I am worthy of love. I am needed. I am wanted. I am smart. I am capable. Try saying those words on a daily basis, hourly, if necessary, to combat all of those negative things that we say about ourselves. Behold, I am Devan Bosch, and I am a disciple of Jesus Christ, and he has called me to declare his word among his children, that they may have everlasting life. I love him, and I love that he gives us the opportunity to become more than we ever thought possible. And you are more than what you think you are. Thank you for joining us tonight.